everyone, so today I'm going to be doing a brush review video for you on the Zoeva brush set. I've been getting so many questions on my latest makeup tutorials on what brushes I've been using. So I thought I'd just sit down and talk to you about if they're any good, if they're worth it, which brushes I would recommend, because you can actually buy them all separately, but like you won't get the pretty packaging if you get me. But yeah, I'm going to talk all about that, but first of all, you may have noticed that I don't look yellow. That is because I got some studio lights. It's going to be so useful for me because by the time I get back from school it's like pitch black outside, so I can't film, and like when I do film the videos are like yellow and I look yellow. So yeah, this will just brighten things up for me, and it means I can film at night as well when I get back from work. So it'll just be a lot more easier, and it will mean that I can upload more frequently. Anyway, I'm going to get on to the brush review. First of all, the brush set comes in this little box, and the brush set, if you're wondering, is the Rose Golden Luxury Set Volume 2, 8 brushes and clutch. So yeah, brushes come in this amazing pouch. It's like rose gold pink. It's beautiful, and it also has rose gold hardware on it. Also, if the lighting looks uneven, I've only got one of them out. I haven't set the other one up yet, but I just wanted to see and like test it. So yeah, they call it a clutch, but honestly it's basically like a makeup bag. I'd personally use it as a makeup bag, and the pouch isn't the main thing. The brushes are the main thing. So the set, oh by the way, the whole set with the pouch and the 8 brushes cost £65, and you can buy it off Cult Beauty, Selfridges. I think my sister got mine off Selfridges. I'm pretty sure you can get it on Beauty Bay. Yeah, so they come with 8 brushes. They come with 3 face brushes and 5 eye brushes. So yeah, I'm going to talk through the face brushes first. By the way, they're really grubby and everything, but I have literally been using them non-stop. First brush is the 104 Buffer brush, and this is just a flat top, basically foundation brush. You don't have to go over with a beauty blender with this to make sure it's all blended. Like, it doesn't give you any lines, and that's probably because it's so like dense. Yeah, overall it's just a really good brush. I use this to blend my concealer and my foundation. And then the next one, which I personally use for highlight because I don't really have a dedicated highlight brush. I always use random brushes, and then it has like glittery stuff in it. Then I go to use the same brush for powder, and like I have glittery powder, and it's just really annoying. So I've dedicated this brush specifically for highlight. It is the 126 Luxe Cheek Finish brush. It's just super soft, and it just works really well. You could probably use this for powder or bronzer. Literally you could use it for whatever, but I've just chosen to use it for highlight. Yeah, so I literally got it, and there we are. And then the final face brush, which I'm gonna say all of these are my favourite because they literally are all my favourites, like I can't pick one. But this one is the 109 Luxe Face Paint brush, and it is like a flat sculpting brush basically, but it's not too dense so that it's really like just for sculpting. I use it for bronzer, and I kind of go like that, and then like push the product upwards. So yeah, it's not too dense, it's very soft. So yeah, I use it for bronzer and contour, and it works amazingly. Okay, now on to the eye brushes. So the first one I'm going to talk about is the 226 smudger brush, and this basically is a brush that you can use to smudge out eyeshadow under your eye, or like smudge out eyeliner. I just use it for when I apply eyeshadow under here, and it's really good because it's like, you know those brushes which are just too thick to use under there? It's like the perfect like thickness to just smudge out there and apply eyeshadow there. So yeah, I really like this brush. It's probably too small to like use for packing on, but just wait, there's a brush for that too. So the next one is the 234 Luxe Smoky Shader brush, and this is like one where you can pack on eyeshadow, like it's the perfect length to do that. Yeah, I really like this brush. Okay, next is, I think this is probably one of the most like well-known brushes from Zoeva. It's the 228 Luxe Crease brush, and oh my god, so good. It kind of has like a tapered top, so it's really good to get really precise with it, and it's just amazing at blending eyeshadows like in your crease, like transition colours. Just an overall really good brush, pretty comparable to the MAC 217, although I don't have that brush. But yeah, this is the brow brush. This is the 322 brow line brush. If you have the Real Techniques brushes, then the brow brush, which is what I was using previously, and honestly I hated it at first because it's just too thick for your brows. You can't get like really like sharp, like I don't know, arches or like a really good line under here because it's just too thick, and it makes it look really like blur. I don't really know how to explain it, but this brush just isn't really that good for brows, honestly. But this brush, it is so thin. It's so thin. It has a very slight angle, so yeah, it's absolutely perfect. If I were to recommend any brush from this video, it'd be this one. Like, go get it, life changer. Finally, this is actually a brush I personally haven't used, but this is something back in the day I would have used for my brows. It is the 317 wing liner brush. So it's just a very small angled brush. But yeah, wing liner, I don't really do like gel liner, so I personally haven't used this yet, but doing like smoky like eyeliner on your eye would be pretty cool to use this with. But so those are all the brushes that you get, and I'm going to do a little bit of maths for you for how much you are paying for each brush. So okay, let's just say the pouch is £5. So you're basically paying like £7.50 for the brushes if you were to take off some money from the total for the pouch. So yeah, that is my little brush review. Honestly, I would highly recommend these brushes to you. I wanted this brush set for so long, but it's just something that I didn't want to buy myself because I was like, no, it's way too expensive, so I asked for it for Christmas. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you guys found this useful, and if you are going to buy this brush set or ask for it for next Christmas or your birthday, then let me know in the comments, and make sure you turn on my video notifications for every time I upload. So make sure you guys also go follow my social media, like Snapchat, my Instagram and my Twitter. They will all be linked in the description below, and yeah, bye guys!